Kim here with Little Biz Resources, and in this video we're going to talk about some options if you're getting the error your domain name is not 13 months old from the Pinterest Merchant Verification Program. So the first thing is you probably want to check and see how old your domain is because the Pinterest system is known to have issues. So right here you can go to whatsmydns.net/domain-age. I'll put that link in the description as well, and you can type in the those are weird. You can type in the domain name here, right? So let's say Celtic, mine's CelticOrnaments.com. And then you could say search. And this was registered. So I registered it, right? I did not create the site until maybe October, November of last year of 2023. So they're not looking at, there's a couple different spots and it is confusing. There's a couple different spots where Pinterest says, oh, it needs to be 9 months or it needs to be 13 months. It used to be 9 months old. And they say the website, they have no way to determine if your website existed before today or not. So as long as your domain name was registered within 13 months ago, and they changed that in mid 2023 from 9 months to 13 months. I don't know why, other than I'm guessing it's because 9 months was really hard for them to detect. So over a year. So CelticOrnaments.com, I've had this registered for 4 years, 3 months, and 22 days. So if you're like, I just registered it and it goes with my brand, then you're probably stuck and have to wait the 13 months. If you're like, hey, I don't really care, I just want to get a site up, and you can always forward your current domain to your website and have it be something else. But then you want it to be something that already exists. So then you can go to an auction site like GoDaddy, or we've got Namecheap as well. Let me go ahead and refresh these real quick. I don't know how long they've been up. So let's just say that you come in here and you say, design, print, buy is one that sounds kind of e-commerce-y, but let's say that that's one that you're like, oh, hey, maybe I'll do that one. Right, so design, print, buy. So we're going to come back over here. Actually, let me see if I can copy that. Right there, design, print, buy. So let's come back over here, and we're going to paste that in there and search. Now this one says 2 years, 10 months, and 19 days. So if you're to purchase this, as long as it doesn't expire, so what they do is they do a transfer, then it should maintain it. Now I make no promises on this. This is just one way you could try to overcome this. So you make the purchase, and generally it's, for me, when I've purchased domains, it's held the age with it. Again, I make no guarantees. So then again, you can go to either GoDaddy. GoDaddy's a pretty good one. I like GoDaddy. That's one I've bought ones from an auction before. And then Namecheap. Now there is a caveat to this. You need to understand that there is a risk to buying used domains, right? Well, even non-used domains. But what you want to do is first check to make sure that it's the right age, and then go to archive.org. Again, I'll put the link in the description. And you want to type it in up here in the Wayback Machine. Let's make sure that that is. And then hit enter. And then you'll see something comes up. So there it was. Wayback Machine is the Internet Archive, and so sometimes it archives images. And what we're looking for is we want to make sure that the site wasn't used for inappropriate purposes, because what happens is that there's data out there on the internet that all of these search engines and all these social media sites, they review everything that's linking to your site. And they determine, okay, well, you know what? These links are coming from inappropriate sites, or these links are to or about, the content around the link is about inappropriate sites. And then they might delist you or minimize your reach, or just decide that your site isn't worthwhile. So you do want to double check and make sure, because remember, we're not just doing the content on our site for Pinterest. We want to do it for Google. We want to do it for Facebook. We want to do it for, everything, all the different places. So we want to make sure that we have a site that we're going to purchase a site, and they have 2 snapshots here. So I'm just going to click one. We want to be on a site that we want to have a site that works, that will work, right? So this one looks like it is a print on demand site, and which is consistent with the domain name, which is really good, design, print, buy, right? So if that would fit yours, you could buy this at auction and then make that your website, and then just forward your current domain there until your domain turns into the right amount of time, and then you could start the process all over again. Keep in mind, you're going to have to do it all over again. right? You're going to have to rename your site. You're going to have to do like terms and conditions. Everything's got to be updated the first time. And then you have to redo it again if you decide to change it. So this is basically if you're like, hey, I really don't care what my domain name is. I just want to get it out there. You can find one like this, fix your site, and then you'd be good. So this is how you correct the 13-month issue. Is those are your pretty much your options are you either, wait until the 13 months, or you buy a domain at auction that has the right time frame so that you can basically, it's not cheat the system, but it kind of is. So, because they want your website to actually be 13 months old, but they have no way to detect that. So it's domain age. So those are the ways around it. If you're branded, you may just be stuck. So if you have questions on this, if you've done this before, like I said, I've purchased auction domains and it has kept its age. If you've had a different experience, please share yours in the comments and let me know what you think. If you're working on the Pinterest Merchant Verification Program and you're struggling, I am creating an e-guide for the Pinterest Merchant Verification Program. And if you're interested in that, click the link in the description, sign up for the notifications, and I'll let you know when it's done. Thanks.